Welcome back to Dark Corners Streaming.
She's a jewel. A wonder.
Directed by Chilean director Sebastian Lelio, The Wonder is based on a book by Emma Donoghue and is now available on Netflix a few weeks after its cinema release. After its unconventional opening, we meet Elizabeth Wright, played by the ever-excellent Florence Pugh, an English nurse arriving in Ireland to investigate young Anna O'Donnell.
The girl has lived miraculously without food since her 11th birthday.
And in a brisk explanatory opening, we learn the basics of the setup.
So you want us to watch her?
Alternating with Nun, Sister Michael, Elizabeth's job is to watch Anna around the clock to establish the miracle's validity.
I don't need to eat.
Or otherwise.
Prove it's nonsense then.
This is co-written by Alice Birch, who scripted Pugh's breakout feature Lady Macbeth, which I liked very much, and there's a visual echo in the fact that both characters favour blue dresses. It does also feel part of that subgenre of period films in which isolated women in impoverished and usually very cold surroundings encounter some mystery that may be supernatural, religious, or perhaps man-made. But The Wonder does take this setup in a different direction, and I think is more successful than, for example, Gwen, which it superficially resembles. There's a limited amount I want to say about what happens as Elizabeth's investigation of Anna moves from the physical
Thumbs up. Down.
and into darker directions.
The souls in purgatory have to be burned for a while.
Because I don't want to give anything away, but certainly the stakes couldn't be higher.
She's going to die.
Stop it.
So I'm just going to hit my likes and dislikes. Like the atmosphere, which is as reliant on how the film is shot as the sets and lighting. Love the performances. Pugh and Keela Lord Cassidy as Anna are exceptional. Plus a supporting cast of gruff men, including Toby Jones and Kieran Hines. I've also got to mention the music by Lelio's regular composer Matthew Herbert, which is really stunning, this eerie wash of sound that feels so appropriate both to place and theme. It is a slow film, which suits me better than it will some, and I found myself in two minds about the character of the reporter.
Will Byrne, Daily Telegraph.
Played very well, I hasten to say, by Tom Burke, but to me it felt a little as if he was there to take the edges off of Elizabeth, and I found those edges one of the most interesting things about the character.
What kind of backwoods village imports a professional nurse for something like this?
She is not always sympathetic.
What right does a stranger have to come between a child and his people?
She is not necessarily the hero riding to rescue the little girl from these superstitious men. This is not that story.
You don't understand us.
But the thing I like most, which has been observed by critics wiser than I, is that this is all about stories. Not in a fairy tale context, nor entirely in a religious one, but the stories we tell every day that allow us to get up in the morning, the way we shape our world into stories, some personal to us, some shared, stories that can change us for good or evil. And the closer you look, the more you see this film is a mesh of these stories.
That's a story, Kitty. I'm looking for facts.
I find humanity's relationship with stories a very interesting one, and I don't think I've ever seen it addressed like this before.
I told you, we are nothing without stories.
Finally, I like the fact that this was not the film I thought it was going to be going in. Thanks for watching. Have you seen The Wonder yet? If so, what did you think of it? Let us know in the comments below.